Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title of today's video, it is a Q&A, get to know me, updated kind of version. So I actually did one of these videos, God, when I first started my channel, and I'm really out of breath, I just ran down the stairs. The first time I actually did one of these sorts of videos was when I first started my channel way back like 3 or 4 years ago now. So I thought it was about time to do an updated one. I asked questions on my Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, I'm going to put my name here somewhere on the screen. That is sort of where I ask for questions for Q&As like this one. I ask for like video content ideas, and I just kind of talk a lot more about like my personal life and stuff like that on there. So if you are interested, I will leave my name here and go and give me a follow. So as I said, I did ask on Instagram for some questions for this video. So without further ado, I'm going to get into them all now. So the first question is, what made you become a YouTuber? So I started my channel originally when I started doing fitnessy stuff. I wanted to sort of have a place where I could document my weight loss journey, my prep journey, and have it in a space where I can see it, but also I can share it with other people, find people that did sort of the same thing as me, and it sort of grew from there, really. More recently, I wanted to do a few more things in terms of like the house. I wanted to document us sort of buying the house and decorating it and doing all this, that and the other. And then obviously with the wedding coming up, I wanted to document that as well. With it being delayed now, I will be able to film like a lot more, which would be really nice. So yeah, I think it was mostly to document my stuff. I also don't see all of my family all of the time, so I think it was a nice way to sort of update everyone, I guess, that I know in one simple space. So I really love YouTube for that reason. The other question was, what made you become a gamer? So if you don't know me, sort of in real life, if you don't know me in real life, you will know that I'm a massive gamer. Stu and I have a game room. Our third bedroom is a game room, so we have like a really long desk and a PlayStation for us each, and we sit and play a lot of games either together or separately or whenever we can, really. And I've always liked games. I remember having a Mega Drive when I was younger. I remember having a Nintendo 64 when I was younger, and then I sort of grew out of it a little bit. But yeah, then Stu and I got together in like 2012. He brought his PlayStation with him, and it sort of grew again from there. I finished GTA 5 when it first came out, so that was like years ago. And yeah, it's sort of grown from there. Been to EGX, which is European Gaming Expo, and they have like all the new games coming out. You get to see them before they're out. You get to have a little look at the demos and everything like that. So I really got back into gaming in the last couple of years, and I'm really glad that I did, because I really like it. I definitely would go to Australia. I would love to go to Australia Zoo. I don't really think about this a lot, just because Stu and I aren't really travel type of people. But I think if money wasn't an object, I would love to go to America, Florida, Miami, New York at Christmas. That would be such a dream come true. Where else? Dream honeymoon destination, again, if money wasn't a thing, I'd probably say the Maldives. I would love to have like a little hut where you could walk down the steps from your hut into the sea. I just think that would be stunning. The next question I got was, what do your tattoos mean? Okay, so I have a tattoo on my wrist here. Stu got me this when we had been together for almost a year. It was our first Valentine together. It was our first Valentine's Day together in 2013, and I said that I really wanted this tattoo. I'd been looking at it for ages, and I really liked it. It was something really simple but really like pretty, and he ended up paying for me to get it done, which is literally just an infinity sign with the word love in it. I also have one on each of my feet, but I have a swallow on each foot, and they sort of face into each other. So the one says hope and the one says trust, and I got them firstly because I thought they were really pretty, and then secondly because I really like, I don't know, I like looking down at them and being like, yes, you know, remember to be hopeful and trustworthy, and just like trust in yourself, I guess. So I liked that. I do also have one on my side, which is still not done. I started it when I was like 18, 19, which I do not recommend, because you get half of it done and then you become an adult and you have to pay adult bills, and then you can't get the rest of your tattoo done, and it just gets left for years. So I have that. I have 3 roses, and then I have a skull, and the 3 roses are for me and my 2 sisters, and then the skull is sort of like kind of like a sisters till death thing, which is kind of morbid, but also I really like the idea of that, because obviously they are my sisters, and you know, sisters till death kind of thing. So yeah. The next question is, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why? I have thought about this a lot. I think what animal I would be, if I was an animal, it would be a golden lab, because I'm very, very needy, very loving, very loyal, and very blonde. So I think if I were an animal, that would be the one I would be. But if I could pick any animal, it would probably be something probably really cute. I would like to be like a cute animal, so maybe a dolphin. I think that'd be really, really cool. You could just swim everywhere. Or I'd be like I'd be a snow owl. Is it snow owl? A snowy owl, sorry. I would be a snowy owl because I love them, and every time I see one I think of Harry Potter, and obviously I'm a bit of a fan of Harry Potter, so I would pick those 2, a dolphin and a snowy owl. The next question is, what do you think you would have done differently this year had there not been a COVID outbreak? I think there's a lot. I would have spent a lot more time outdoors. I would have spent a lot more time with family. We had planned to get my younger sister a day experience out somewhere. She knows about this now, so we're doing it next year. But for her 9th birthday, we were going to get her a falconry experience. So she was going to be like a zookeeper for the day, and she was going to hold the animals and just like learn a lot about them. So I wish I'd have done that. I wish we didn't have to postpone the wedding, but it is what it is. I think that is the main thing of it. I would have spent more time with family and friends, and I would have spent more time going outside. Stu was 30 in May this year, and I wasn't able to do what I wanted for his 30th birthday, which was really, really rubbish for me, because I had a plan of getting everyone to the house, getting him a cake, getting him like decorations, and getting a barbecue going, and having everyone in the garden, and having a really nice day. He knows about this, so I don't feel bad saying any of this. I had to basically complain about what I had planned, because I had planned obviously this really nice day, and it was going to be a surprise for him. And then sort of the week after his birthday, I basically said to him, I'm really sorry that your birthday was a bit rubbish this year. This is what I did have planned. And then COVID came and just took that plan away from me. So I think that's the only real things I'd change. So seeing family more, going outside more, going to like events or days out, or places like zoos, and like just attractions like Alton Towers, Thorpe Park. We did think we were going to go to Thorpe Park at some point this year, but obviously COVID happened and everything was closed for a long time, and then I lost my job, so I couldn't afford to go if we wanted to. So yeah, I literally feel like I'm talking at like a million miles an hour. So I am really sorry if I am really, really fast. I just don't want to be talking for like 30-40 minutes while I'm filming this, but I also don't want to bore you either. So I'm trying to get through the questions as quickly as I can, but with a bit of detail as well, because I think that sometimes with like Q&As and stuff that I have seen, I like it when people like go into context of their answers. I don't want it to just be like, this is the answer, next. This is the answer, next. Like, I want a bit of like explanation as to why I'm answering that way, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. The next question is, if you went to Hogwarts, what house would you want to be in, and what lesson would you like to do? First of all, I would love to be in Hogwarts. I love it. I think it's great. I would 100% be a Hufflepuff. I've taken my Harry Potter quiz, obviously, and I am a Hufflepuff, so I would be in Hufflepuff in Hogwarts. And I think my favourite lesson would be probably care of magical creatures. I think that would be something really interesting. But like, I'd be terrified, because I'm terrified of like animals in real life. So I mean, like magical animals, even more scary. But I think like, I don't know, like I love the idea of seeing like magical creatures. So, you know, I just think that would, yeah, thanks for that. So yeah, care of magical creatures. And I think potions. I really like cooking, I really like baking, and I need to do more of that on my channel, so I will include that at some point. But I think potions would be really good for me because it's sort of like you follow, it's essentially the same as cooking or baking. You follow a recipe and you get what you have been trying to make. So yeah. The next question is, what got you into fitness? So this is a very long story, and I will do a full video at some point if you guys want to see it, on my fitness journey, how I got into fitness, how I progressed through fitness, and where I'm at now in terms of like fitness and health and all that sort of stuff. But the basics were, I got into fitness like I feel a lot of people do. I wanted to lose weight, and I didn't want to go on like slimming, like Slim Fast or anything like that. So I actually joined Slimming World, and that was like 2015, 2016. So it was ages ago now. Joined Slimming World and I lost a bit of weight with them, and then I went to the gym, and then I moved from Slimming World and the gym to eating healthy with a PT and still going to the gym, and that is where it went. And I've pretty much been going to the gym ever since. There's been like spaces in like training and stuff where I've been either bored, or there has been a pandemic where the gyms have been closed, or I have just not been feeling very well, and you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, I will do a full video, like I said, if you want to see my whole like fitness journey throughout the last 5 or 6 years, and that is something you're interested in, please let me know in the comments down below. The next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Okay, so this is a really good question, and I have kind of got an answer, but I also haven't. So in the next 5 years, 2022, we will be getting married, which is really exciting. And yeah, I can't wait to be Stu's wife and to be Mr. and Mrs. and all that. So married, definitely. We're not having any more of this pandemic postponing weddings business. I would like to either be having or have had our first child. I really want kids sort of quite soon after we get married, and Stu knows that, so obviously I'm not saying anything that's like out of place or whatever, but Stu knows that I want kids sort of after we've got married, and he obviously wants children too, otherwise we wouldn't be together. So yeah, there's that. I would want to be married, having or have had my first child, and I'm not sure where I'd be in terms of like living and stuff. We have this house at the moment, which is our first, and it's amazing and I love it, and I know that it isn't our forever home. So just, I don't know where I'd be in terms of house or in terms of a job. I would like to set up my own business in 5 years. I would like to be doing something that's not your regular 9 to 5. So potentially starting a business, carrying on in YouTube. I really want to build up my YouTube quite a bit over the next couple of years, because I want to document everything and share everything and meet loads of new people. So yeah, that is where I would see myself in the next sort of 5 years. The last question I'm going to answer, because I feel like I've been talking for about 20,000 years, is how are the wedding plans going? Okay, thank you for asking. The wedding plans are going super well. Obviously, we've had to postpone for another year, so we now have until April 2022 to get everything sorted. The suppliers that we've got are pretty much all booked, all paid deposits, all moved over to the new date, everything like that. So I don't really have a lot to do at the moment. I've done all the sort of main bits and making sure that everyone has like the run of the day, when we're going to get married, what time, where we all need to be, and that sort of stuff. Obviously I've already got my dress, so I don't need to worry about that. And I think that is pretty much everything. I know that we've got a few more bits and bobs that need doing and confirming, and we have said that because we have a bit more time now, we could have a few more things that we weren't able to have before. So I'm going to keep that a surprise for now. But yeah, the wedding planning is going really, really well. We are really happy, and I think the next thing Stu has to do is get suits for him and his groom posse, I want to call them. And then that's that, I think. I think he is going to go shopping with his groom posse, and I'm going to go shopping with my bride squad to get all their bridesmaid dresses, shoes, bags, and just have like a really nice day with them. When all this is over, or when all this is like eased up a little bit, that would be a really nice thing to do. I'm also planning going shopping with my mom and my auntie at some point when all this has cooled, like chilled out a bit, and we've like a bit closer to the wedding, to get their outfits and my nan's outfit. and Shu's mom's outfit for the wedding as well, which is gonna be really, really fun. I don't know if I'm gonna film that, but I would like to. So yeah, I think everything's pretty much done now. The only other thing I can think of at the minute is rings. We still haven't looked at the rings we want just yet, but we've got plenty of time, so I'm not stressed about that. I've seen a few that I like for me and for Stu, and I would like us to have matching ones, but Stu's a bit more of a black or dark metal kind of ring, where I'm more of a silver simple basic. My engagement ring is actually palladium, so I'd like to get the matching palladium wedding ring for it so it sits nicely together. But yeah, like I said, that was the last question, so I'm going to wrap this video up now. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you've learned a little bit more about me, I guess, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. If you are new here and you want to see more of me and more wedding and house and lifestyle and fun stuff, I have a lot of content planned for the next couple of months, so I'm really hoping to get that out. So if you want to stick around and see that, please do not forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.